Hello everybody, welcome back to another draft video here with me. I'm Rue. Thanks for tuning in. We're here to do a traditional draft of Strixhaven today because we have got a little token that's going to let us in. I don't usually do traditional drafts, so this is exciting, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better than our last run. I'm sure you remember our terrible defeat as Silverquill. So let's see what comes of this. If we get a couple wins, we're going to make some moolah. So let's see what we get. I'm aiming for Witherbloom. If I'm honest, I would like to draft Black-Green. It's the one guild I haven't drafted yet, and it's just a question of, the right cards being in the right place. But I would take anything. I'd loathe to draft Silverquill again after last time, but, maybe that just was the deck. Maybe it was just my opponents. Maybe it was just my luck. We will see what we open. I'm hoping for something big and splashy, a mythic rare of some description, just to see what we get. And we have got... Oh, it's Paolo Vito Dama de Rosa. It's the Elite Spellbinder. That is an okay card. A 3/1 flyer for 3 unlimited is fine. The spell effect is what it is. Stone Rain we don't want to play. Containment Reach is fine. Witherbloom Apprentice is powerful. Pigment Storm, good, but not where we want to start. Frost Trickster is good. Yeah, Elite Spellbinder is good. It's not... Yeah. Nothing here is... We're not losing anything on taking it, so let's grab it. Don't marry your first picks, but we'll see what we get. Tenured Incaster is very strong. And I know that does push us straight into Silverquill, but it's like, eh. But this goes really well in Witherbloom as well, so we can maybe be in Witherbloom sort of splashing white or just not playing Elite Spellbinder. I definitely think it's the strongest card here. It synergizes so well with so much stuff. It's very easy to get counters in this format. There's Field Trip, which is fine, a fine ramp card, but not really what we want to do. We're going to take the Inkcaster and see what we end up with. So here, there's Blood Researcher. This is a perfect combo with the Inkcaster. Basically, you play this, you play the Inkcaster, you put a counter on the Blood Researcher, you attack, this triggers, you gain a life, the Blood Researcher gets another counter, and you're attacking with a 4/4 Menace. It's bonkers. What else is there here? Spell Satchel is interesting, but it does take a while to get going. Burying Books is quite a good blue card. But I think given what we've already taken, I'm interested in trying to move in on the Witherbloom plan. I'm going to stay relatively open on that by taking an Inkling Summoning here. It's a fine card. It will go well in either a Witherbloom deck or a Silverquill deck, and it's just nice to have a lesson in your sideboard. There's Mouldering Karok, which is a fine 4-drop as well. Silverquill Pledge Mage. Yeah. That's going to go into the sideboard for the time being. And here... The best card in the pack is like Needlethorn Drake, I think. Burying Books and Serpentine Curve are really good. Definitely all of them are better than Leech Fanatic, which is the card that kind of goes with what we're doing. Guiding Voice is fine, but not where we want to be. Maybe we take Needlethorn Drake and we try and be in like Sultai? Yeah, let's try it. This is bold, but we're trying it. I guess the strongest card here is like Spectacle Mage. We'll take it, though I don't think we're going to play it. We're quite far away from being blue-red, but it's early days. Let's see where we end up. Now here I'm interested to take... There's Fortifying Draft, which works quite well with Blood Researcher. But I'm quite interested in taking Archway Commons here, just because it will allow us to play a few different colours. Witherbloom Campus as well, but Archway Commons is going to set us up quite nicely. And here we can take on a Eureka Moment, and this is moving us away from Elite Spellbinder and towards playing like blue-green with black. Is that smart? Or do we just take Witherbloom Pledge Mage and have a big creature? Or Rise of X doesn't have a removal spell. Actually, I think we've got to take Rise of Exodus. We're kind of centered in black-green at the moment. which maybe makes me want to take Biogroff or Infuse. Infuse is good. It just, is a combat trick essentially, but Biogroff can be really strong, especially if we pick up some pests, or it's a 5/4. Yeah, we'll take Biogroff. Not really anything for us here. I guess we take Spirit Summoning in case we end up somehow playing white. Pop Quiz is fine. If we're going to splash blue, then there's worse things that we could splash blue for. Yeah, an interesting start. We've not got anything amazingly powerful, but we've got an Inkling Summoning. We've got, a good removal spell. A nice combo here. The potential to splash blue. We've got the options for it, and green is well equipped to do so. If we pick up like Emergent Sequence or, heaven forbid, Cultivate would be amazing. But that's a rare Mystical Archive card, so we don't see that every draft. And if worse comes to worse, we cut the Pop Quiz and the Needlethorn Drake, and we're just not playing black green. We're just playing black green. Oh, Swords to Plowshares. Maybe we just take that and we're just splashing for Swords to Plowshares, and we switch and maybe we're kind of on Abzan. I mean, that's possible. And there's stuff here we'd be happy to have back. Pest Summoning in that case, Inkcaster, Rushed Rebirth, Silverquill Canvas, all of those we'd be happy to see again. Yeah, we got it. It's just the most powerful removal spell ever printed. We can't not take Swords to Plowshares. And now we can take Primal Command. What is going on? This format is so silly. Yeah. I mean, Primal Command is just great. Obviously, we cannot pass that. Memory Lapse is less exciting as far as those things go. Exponential Growth is cool and funny. Maybe not what we really want to do. Frost, there's a lot of good blue cards coming around. Maybe we're sliding out of... No, I don't know. I mean, what would we be taking in green here? Exponential Growth? It's 4 mana to double a creature's power. 6 mana to do it twice. I think we're better just taking Scoured Colony, honestly. I just don't think Exponential Growth is really that powerful. Here, I'll take another Archway Commons. That's going to set us up to, do all these dumb splashes that we're doing. And we're not passing really up on anything there. I might move the Elite Spellbinder back in. If we're going to be 4-color nonsense, we might as well commit to it. Weather the Storm we don't want. Deadly Brew is kind of good. It's just an edict with a regrowth effect attached to it. And what we'd be passing... Well, there's a couple of good things in this pack for us. Mage Duel is fine, although works well with Needlethorn Drake. Pledge Mage is okay. But Deadly Brew just seems fine. And here we snap up a Pest Summoning. I think that just works nicely with what we're trying to do. What have we got for learning at the moment? We've currently just got Rise of Extus. Pop Quiz, I guess, if we are splashing blue. Which currently we're less likely to do than splash white because our white cards are just, great. And our blue cards are fine. Like, just splashing white for Swords to Plowshares is totally worth it, I think. Totally worth it. Maybe we take Decisive Denial here. I mean, this is just a good card. It's a fight card and a negate. Or Biomathematician. I mean, there's nothing else that we're going to take, so yeah, alright. And here I think we take the Pledge Mage, just so we've got some creatures, that we can kind of rely on and reliably cast. Yeah, this deck's shaping up to be strange and weird, and I'm into it. Another Pest Summoning or Silverquill Campus. Maybe Silverquill Campus, because that will help us cast our stuff. Like, there's some good blue cards here, like Burying Books is good, but we want to be able to cast our things. We're passing quite a few good cards in that pack. But, you know, we're rewarded because now we can take our Eureka moment and really commit to this Sultai splashing white. Okay, I think we want to take Frost Trickster here just because it's a creature, it comes down, it does stuff. We don't want any of these. We'll take Novice Dissector, though we're probably not going to play it. This might actually be the Excavated Wall deck, just because we need to not die. Having another Needlethorn Drake is nice too. I'm unlikely to play the Excavated Wall, let's be real here. I mean, we've got some stupidly powerful stuff in this deck. And now we've got Tanazir Quandrix. Okay, well, yeah, we can't pass that. We can't pass that. There's Kelpie Guide, Master Symmetrist, Charge Through, Infuse with Vitality, Introduction to Prophecy. But yeah, we're taking the 5 mana 4/4 Flying Trample that doubles our +1/+1 counters and makes everything else 4/4s. Yeah, sure thing. Sure thing, buddy. And we've got a couple of choices here, but we're probably going to take the... Either one of these makes... Any one of these, basically. Mage Duel is fine, but we've got some good stuff already. And I think we just want our mana to be better. So we'll take the Silverquill Campus. Or maybe the Witherbloom Campus. Because maybe we're not black. Maybe we're Quandrix splashing white. And I think it's better to have green. Yeah. Oh, multiple choice. That's an awesome card. How is that getting passed? Yeah, that's just, you know, you pay 5 mana and you make a token, draw a card, bounce a creature. And you can just, you know, spend 2 mana to, you know, opt. Okay, yeah, we got to play that. We'll figure out the mana at some point, somehow. There's still time for us to draw, you know, find, cultivate, and, you know, emergent sequence. We're probably not going to play Golden Ratio. That's just not worth playing. Cram Session, our learn options are not so amazing. Elemental Summoning is an idea, but I think we're probably just going to take the Professor of Zoomancy here. It is just a creature. Burying Books is a good one, but, you know, we could take another one. Like, we could get one here, you know? Here's one. But maybe also Tend the Pests. You know, that works really well with, like, Tanazir Quandrix, for instance. Yeah, I think we're aiming high with this deck. Let's not chicken out now. So there's a Mage Hunter's Onslaught, but I think double black is maybe asking a little much of our mana. We're already playing Rise of Extus. But then what are we getting? Eureka Moment? Yeah, we need Eureka Moment. We need... Oh, we've already got one. Whoops. I think we want the second Witherbloom Campus over the third Archway Commons. Because that's just going to let us cast our spells more often. And here we're going to take Reckless Amplemancer. Like these, again, having these would be good, but we don't need them as much as we need, you know, a 2-drop, I think, at this point. Here we'll just take Charge Through. I don't think we're going to play it, but it's nice to have. Pop Quiz. What have we got in Learn-wise? We've got really just Inkling Summoning and Pest Summoning. Take the Campus, though. Again, probably not going to play both copies. Maybe we take Teach by... Oh, I think we've already got a Teach by Example. Yeah, we do. So let's take Prismari Pledge Mage as another potential 2-drop. Though I don't think we want to play it. Yep. Soothsayer Adept we might play. Another Pop Quiz we're probably not going to play. Reject we might play. I've been impressed with that card as an early play in this format. We have so much going on. This is such a pile. Oh my gosh. We're really going to have to make some decisions here. What are we? What on earth are we? What are we? We are 4 color nonsense. We're solidly, I think we're kind of basically base green blue. Let's cut black. What happens if we cut black? So that we're green blue splashing white for Elite Spellbinder and Swords to Plowshares. That means we have to cut all of our campuses, basically, Witherbloom and Silverquill campuses. And what can we add? We could add another copy of Pop Quiz. A charge through. Do we drop that much power in doing that? I think we probably do, honestly. I mean, maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't actually drop that much power in dropping the black splash. We can add in charge through because it's just a cantrip. We can add in Pledge Mage because we can just play that. It's just a 3 green creature. We can add in Whirlwind Denial. That's just a counter spell, and Teach by Example as a way to copy, you know, our primal command or multiple choice or yeah, I think this could be the deck. And then let's play Whirlwind Denial. This is a stupid deck. Oh my gosh. Right, do we want all of these planes? Because that gives us 5 white sources to cast our 2 cards off of. What we don't have is any way to actually fetch mana. We don't have any of the emergent sequence or whatever it's called that gets the mana. So we don't want... Maybe I think we cut 1 planes. So we're playing 4 white sources altogether to cast 2 cards off of. And we add another green. This is stupid. Like, if I crash and burn in this draft, I will have deserved it because, you know, I am playing a pile. Whereas, you know, in the previous draft where I was playing that Silverquill deck, you know, I kind of felt like, you know, I did okay here. So we want 7 forests, 6 islands, and 2 planes. Oh, jeez. I mean, yeah, we are just playing, you know, powerful stuff. We've got Swords to Plowshares, multiple choice, Tanazir Quandrix, Primal Command, Elite Spellbinder. We're playing a couple of defensive creatures and early kind of interactive spells. Counter spells. Yeah, we could do this. This could totally work. It could also completely and utterly crash and burn. But you know what? That's what we're here to find out. And I will see you after I've changed my... No, Fibblethip. After I've changed my sleeves, I will see you in round 1. Here we are, waiting on our opponent. Oy, oy, oy. I mean... We do have all our mana. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's gamble. That's good, actually. That's even better, because now we can play Island, and we can play Forest, and then have Reject up. Thunderous Orator is the real deal, actually. I'm maybe just going to play Scourge Colony here, and just have him ready to block. Oh, opponent is also on 3 colors. That's encouraging. That makes me feel less bad. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Valentine, Dean of the Vein. So that... Oh, did I not get the... Oh, it gave it Menace. Oh, that's spicy. Oh. Fancy. Okay, we're gonna pass with 3 here because that lets us hold up Whirlwind Denial and Reject. And then next turn we can play Archway Commons and like Needlethorn Drake. So this thing's attacking me for 2 Menace Lifelink and there's not much I can do about it. What have you got for me? I'll reject that. I reject your pledge, Silverquill Pledge Mage. So now I can play Archway Commons, tapping the Forest, and then play Prismari Pledge Mage. And now we can double block the Thundersaw Rater and not feel so bad about it. And I'll happily trade the Orator for the Scoured Colony. That's fine. That's not a problem. Having swords in hand is so good, because I just feel like anything they play, I can just be like, yeah, bye. And okay, they might go to Stupid Life, but you know, eventually I'm going to draw my Elder Dragon, and then there's... What are they going to do about that? I mean, I suppose they could remove it, but... Oh, they've got something anyway. Divine Strike. Okay, so they're going to eat my Pledge Mage and then die. Sure. And they're going to pay 2 to get Pest? Yeah, alright. I think here we're just going to play Needlethorn Drake. I'll attack with the colony. They're at a lot of life. And they haven't played a land in a couple turns. Which is good, because it means whatever they play means our Whirlwind Denial is going to get turned on. Okay, so I can't block Valentine. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yeah, sure. I'll just deny all that. There's no reason to let them have a big 4/4. Keep attacking. Elite Spellbinder. Oh, what are you not getting? Honestly, maybe just Rise of Extus. No, actually, Daemogoth Woe Eater is really... Like, they're a long way from casting Rise of Extus, and they could have cast Woe Eater. And that would be a problem. Let's not pretend that Daemogoth Woe Eater wouldn't be a problem. Okay, having Decisive Denial up makes me feel quite good. Let's just swing. There's no sense in not just beating down here. Okay, don't care about that. I'm probably going to hold back with the Soothsayer Adept now and just use him to loot. I'm going to keep going with the colony though. Like, I'll trade it for a pilgrim at this point, I don't mind. And it's like, sure. What are they going to do here? Rise of X to my Spellbinder? Because if they do, I'm going to denial it. I really hope that's what they do. They're not. Okay. I don't need the other planes, so we'll just pitch that. My turn. I'm happy keeping the lands. Like, I don't need the lands at this point. Study break. Sure. Sure. What do they fetch? Mascot exhibition. Whoa. Okay, well that's really good. That's amazing, and that's definitely getting countered. We can save all of our stuff here. There's no reason to not wait and play this. Show of confidence on him. They get to copy it. I think we might. Let's just swords him now. Yeah. That's fine. They can mascot exhibition this turn, and we can counter it, which is awesome. Like, what a cool setup. Like, come on, you gotta run it out. You gotta. What are you doing? And they're casting the Woe Eater. Okay. So we're going to loot. Discarding a forest. And then going to charge through. Just to get another card. Then we're just going to play... We're going to attack. I'm going to leave the Needlethorn Drake back because there's no reason to not trade that for Demogoth Woe Eater. So here, the problem here is that I now do have to... They can run out Mascot Exhibition without any trouble. But also, I've got Tanazir Quandrix in play. Oh, and they could just kill him. Oh, they could just kill him. So they're maybe going to do that instead of Mascot Exhibitioning, which would be probably a good move, honestly. So I suppose their question is, do they want to have their exhibition out, or do they want to kill my guy? Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Now I can hold up my Decisive Denial and keep it for the Mascot Exhibition. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this guy's deck. Really powerful stuff. So what have I got? I've got 5 mana, so I can't actually play the Zoomancy and keep Decisive Denial up. And we need to keep it up. So I'm just going to play the Reckless Amplomancer and pass. They're going to keep sacking pests to the Demogoth. Cultivate, that's okay. Do they know I have Decisive Denial? Are they like specifically trying to sandbag their Mascot Exhibition against Decisive Denial? Because if so, that's like, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect it. If that is what's happening, what I'll probably do is just make the Needlethorn Drake fight the the Demogoth. We're just going to keep attacking. Oh, D-Spark. Okay, sure. They got a lot of removal. So they're gonna sacrifice this. I lose a couple life. No, I don't lose any life. I just discard my Biogroff. My Jonathan Biogroff. This is Mascot Exhibition, right? Gotta be. Yes. And they have 3 mana to make it work. So I suppose what I do here is I just... Do I just make the Pest fight? Yeah, sure. No, this gets countered. Okay, so this is annoying because now I can't really attack my guy into that. So I suppose what I do is I attack with the Amplimancer. And if they want to trade it for their 4/4, then they're welcome to. They do. Okay. Boom. Sure. I don't mind that. This is tough, man. This is has not been an easy match. I say that, this is game 1. What am I talking about? This is game 1. Opponent is on a really good deck. Like a really good deck. And I'm on an okay deck. What are they going to do? Necrotic Fumes to... This is difficult. I mean, I've got some card draw spells I could draw. I could draw, you know, Eureka Moment and dig for a little action. I don't want to trade my Needlethorn Drake for this, but I also don't really want to trade my Soothsayer Adept for it. So I guess right now we have to take 3. This is not great. Drawing a land there was kind of a brick. Excuse me. Oh, gross. Yeah, well that doesn't help either. And they've got Necrotic Fumes still in hand. Oh, they've got so much stuff. I'll trade the Needlethorn Drake for that. I will trade the Adept for it now. Oh. Hello. So what do I do? What do I do with this? What do I do with Primal Command? So I probably target non-creature permanently. I can't do anything with that. So I'm going to gain 7 life and search my library for a creature card, right? Yes. Search my library for a creature card, gain 7 life. And we're going to take another Needlethorn Drake. Yes. Alright. Alrighty. Well. Necrotic Fumes, they do essentially still have to trade 1 for 1. So we're gonna, here, we're gonna block... We're gonna block the Spiteful Squad, and we're gonna take 2. Because then, whatever they decide to do with that, with the counters from the Spiteful Squad, we've still got a Needlethorn Drake. Unless they decide to just Necrotic Fumes the Needlethorn Drake now, in which case, yeah. Exile and the Inkling Summoning. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, that is a problem. I can't argue with that. So that's just going to bounce their Apprentice. Right? But, you know, it's better than nothing. We don't need another island. You can return a creature you control to your hand, and I will make a token. So we've got a chump. But then we're going to draw some more gas. God, this is such a match. Oh man, we are just like, oh yeah. So they've got their Apprentice. Yeah, they've got attack. What could we still draw? I don't even know at this point. Pilgrim the Ages, get a Plains. So they're thinning out their deck. We're going to cast Eureka Moment. Put a land card into play. And then we can't even... Oh no, we can. We can just pop quiz. Fetch Pest Summoning. Can I not? Oh, I meant to do that first. Okay. Well, fine. But now I can Kelpie the Pest Summoning. I didn't realise that's how Teach by Example worked. I thought it was... I've previously had a deck with Double Major in it, which copies a creature spell, and you have to cast that while the creature is on the stack. So take 6. That's, you know, is what it is. But we're about to make 4 pests. So when I cast my next Instant of Sorcery, which is going to be Pest Summoning, I'm going to make a bunch of pests. I'm also now just going to play Frost Trickster. And tap down the Witherbloom Apprentice, I think, and just swing with my Elemental, because now I can... Because I could have tapped down the Eager First Year, right? And gotten in with the... Oh, what if they've just got Expel here? That'd be so annoying. I'd walk right into that. So no, they're just going to chump, which is fine, because now I can actually just chump block the first year next turn and then leave up the... Oh, the Pilgrim just keeps coming back. That's the thing. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. So next turn I'm going to chump the first year. Oh, and they've got bloody 5/5. Ugh. Okay, so I gain a life. Yeah, maybe attacking there wasn't the smartest idea. Oh my god, all of my cards are lands. What is still in my library? I don't know. I don't know what's still in my library. I think I'm going to lose this game by decking myself. That's so good. So the question is, what do I do here? Do I try and kill... Do I kill the Eager First Year? Or do I just chump? I think what's in my deck is like a Witherbloom Pledge Mage and... Yeah, Witherbloom Pledge Mage. And I don't know what that last card is. I have no idea. If it's a... Well, the last card is an island. But at the other one... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, it might be another Archway Commons. No, that's a bummer. So here we are going to block here, chump here. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Ugh. Yep. Yeah, okay, no. Not gonna happen. They've literally seen every card in my deck. Oh, yeah. Right then. Let's see what we can do about this. Honestly, I don't know what we can do. Do we want to shift into a black sideboard? That would let us play more removal. We could trim some of the stuff that we have that's not as good, like Biograph, Teach by Example. We don't really need Pop Quiz, for instance. And what we do, we drop in the 2 Witherbloom campuses, drop an island, drop a forest. We play Rise of Extus. We play Deadly Brew. Tenured Inkcaster, maybe? Drop Prismari Pledge Mage because it's a double blue spell and play Blood Research. How are we doing for lands now? That's 7, 13, 14, 17. Yeah, that might just be better. Let's try that. Do we want to play a swamp? Because we're currently only playing 4 black sources. We'll drop 1 forest and add in a swamp. Okay. This is maybe a terrible idea, but you know what? We're here to have fun. We're here for fun. We're here for japes. We're here to get our butt handed to us by Fibblethip. We will play first, thank you. And yeah, that's, not terrible. We've got all of our colours, even if they're a little bit awkward. Opponent mulled. We're just going to play Archway Commons here and just, the fact we're on the play helps. Oh, blimmin' heck. Well, there's Valentine. Gosh. Here we're going to play Frost Trickster and just tap him down. Opponent taking a turn off to do Cultivate, sure. If we draw, we draw Witherbloom Campus. Okay, we're going to play an island and we're going to attack. And then we're going to Eureka Moment so that we can play a Witherbloom Campus. We can play our stuff. There's Primal Command. Forest. Okay, we can now go, what? Blood Researcher, Needlethorn Drake? Yeah, that's probably the best play here, because that's going to... It's actually also going to let us keep up Swords to Plowshares. Which is kind of nice. Sure. Sure. Whatever you want. What I'm probably going to do next turn is just Primal Command to get... Even expanded anatomy on Valentine, right? At which point I will Swords to Plowshares him. Come on. That was good. Okay, maybe I don't Primal Command, because having Whirlwind Denial up is kind of good, but also maybe I just go for it. Yeah. So we search my library for a creature card, gain 7 life. I will gain 7 life. I will get Tanazir Quandrix. Get a counter on my guy. Go to town. What have we got mana-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't... We'd have to draw another... So we're not at the stage where we can cast... Tanazir and... have him protected, but we might as well just go for it. Make this guy a big 4/4, which we will attack with because it can't be blocked. Yeah, they gotta have an answer for him now, and even if they don't, I've got a 4/4 menace in play, so we got some value off him at least this time. And he scoops. All right then, everything to play for this time. I'm a little dubious about the Blood Researcher because we don't actually have that much to work with it. What do we have that gains life? Like, we can Swords to Plowshare our own guy, Ink Caster our own guy. Yeah, we don't actually have that much that does life gain. Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Tend the Pests, maybe. Let's just see what we can do. We got off to a much better start that game, and our opponent was much slower off the mark. This I'm okay with, because at the end of the day we can just cast multiple choice. And Decisive Denial is the thing. If they play oh my, that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry, that's just cartoonish. Every time. And play Soothsayer Adept. Yeah, we're going to save multiple choice. There's no reason to play it yet. We have the mana in hand to deal with it. If they don't do anything this turn, I'm going to probably make Soothsayer Adept kill Valentine. What have they got? Give us something good. Come on. Pilgrim. That resolves, and we will probably just... Yeah, we'll probably still just kill Valentine here. Just because it's annoying. Now we're just going to cast Eureka Moment, draw a bunch of cards, put a forest into play. Because next turn we can go multiple choice, bounce their thing, draw a card, make a 4/4. Feel pretty good about our life. We're not near casting... We need another land for Rise of Extus. But multiple lands we could draw that could cast it for us. Ooh, Spiteful Squad. That's annoying. Play our island. Multiple choice for 4. We don't want a forest. We got one anyway. You can bounce a creature to your hand. It's probably going to be Pilgrim, right? Yeah. That's fine though. And we're not going to attack. We're going to have to exile, hopefully exile this Spiteful Squad, which is not an amazing thing to do with our time, but you know, is what it is. Yeah, we can't really block that right now because I don't want to make their Pilgrim a 4/3. Unless we do, because then we can just cast Deadly Brew, get our... Yeah, okay. Do we want to do that? Not yet. Not yet. Let's set up. Now we can play Witherbloom Campus, and now we can actually just cast Rise of Exodus and kill that thing. But now we can play... Maybe we just play Tenured Inkcaster. Oh no, we don't have a black for it, so no. We have to play Deadly Witherbloom Federation. This is academic. We couldn't have played Deadly Brew anyway. So I'm glad I didn't make that play, because that would have been stupid and dumb. Now I will quite happily trade the Pledge Mage for the Spiteful Squad, because then we can Deadly Brew and get it back. Or they could kill it. That's fine too. Whoa, Demagoth Woe Eater. Maybe that has to get exiled now. Yeah, I think it does. And you can lose Putrefy. And we will get an Inkling Summoning, I think. And Bash. Annoyingly, we can't actually deal with that just yet. Really thinking about it, weren't we? They might have something else. They don't. What happens if we Deadly Brew here? They kill the Spiteful Squad. We lose our Adept. Get a Pledge Mage back. We play Pledge Mage again. And now we can cheerfully double block that thing. That wasn't amazing, but you know, it puts us not if not ahead, at least, you know, kind of on parity. Or, you know, they'll just, you know, just tap it. Tap both our things and attack us for 7. Oh, and now they can play Mascot Exhibition? Oh. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, well, we get to go... How much mana have we got? 7, 8, 9. So we can actually cast Inkcaster, Inkling Summoning, and still play the Archery Commons. So we're going to play Inkling Summoning. Oh, except we can't cast Inkcaster. Oh, I'm so stupid. How am I so stupid? Oh, I'm an idiot. Of the highest order. So what do we do now? We have to chump the Pledge Mage and we can block their other things. Assuming they don't just... Oh, no, we're dead. Oh, well, that was fun. Brutal, but yeah. Okay, good game. Yep, sometimes that just happens. We had a fun and silly deck. I was quite pleased with how the deck itself looked. Our opponent was just playing some really, really powerful stuff. Like, crazy powerful stuff. So yeah. Alright. Let's just dive straight into the next round and see what happens. We've got some good stuff. We can pull it back. Maybe we'll get paired against someone who's 0-1 and, you know, has a much worse deck than ours, as opposed to our opponent's, you know, kind of bananas black-white nonsense. Putrefy and Cultivate and Demogoth Warriors and all that. We will play first, thank you. And no, this isn't amazing, but we do have multiple choice, which, you know, can smooth over a lot of ills. Opponent mulled as well, which is, you know, a good sign. Hey, there we go. There's our green, so now we just play Reckless Implemencer. Next turn we pass with Whirlwind Denial up. Or we just play Needlethorn Drake. I think I'm going to pass with Whirlwind Denial up because I'd rather be... Like, I'll trade 2 damage here for the opportunity to stop whatever their turn 3 play is. Yeah, that's fine. Quandrix Pledge Mage can get really strong. Now I'll just play Needlethorn Drake and be happy. Because next turn I get to multiple choice whatever they're doing. See, Grinning Ignis, that's not very impressive at all. I mean, it can do some stuff. You know, I'm not going to pretend that the big Prismari decks aren't really capable of doing some stuff. Oh, yeah, I'll draw Primal Command, sure. And I would like to... Oh! Whoops. Ah, bummer. I did not mean to do that. No, Applemancer then. That was not meant. Oh well. Rutha. Oh, that was silly. Okay, so we're probably now just going to play... How much mana have we got? 6 mana. So I can play Primal Command and gain 7 life. Yeah, gosh, silly misclicks. But we're going to get Tanazir Quandrix. And we'll just attack with the Needlethorn Drake. There's no sense in not. Yeah, I'm going to reconfigure my deck so it's got the black splash in it, because I think we didn't really... I suppose we did struggle for mana a couple of times. But, you know, we're playing stuff like Prismari Pledge Mage when we could be playing Rise of Extus. I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. Here, for instance, I'm dubious about running Tanazir out into all that mana, so let's just play Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Because the thing about Tanazir Quandrix is we currently don't have any ways to put counters on things. Like, he's good. He's still a 4/4 flying trample that makes your other guys 4/4s. Like, on this board, that's going to make Needlethorn Drake into a 4/4 and they're going to attack and it's going to be great. But it's not that great. Like, it's definitely powerful, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we're just going to sandbag him for the time being. I'm happy pecking away for one in the air. Like, we've got so much action in hand. I don't really see the reason to wait. Play a bunch of 2/2s, and then, you know, when we do play Tanazir, they're going to come down and start beating face. Because if opponent has Reject in hand, you know, that is a real thing. You see, there's Pillar Drop Warden. So now we just want to play Tanazir because... do we want to play Elite Spellbinder first? And just make sure that whatever is in their hand we get rid of. What have they got? Is it Reject? Elemental Masterpiece. Yeah, bye. Sure. No attacks just yet. So we've been needlessly sandbagging Tanazir, but now we're going to play him and attack for like a gazillion. And we'll feel quite happy about it. Whoa, cancel. No thank you. Honestly, Rory, you gotta be careful. So they're just cycling Academic Dispute. Sure. I mean, they could have, you know, an Introduction to Annihilation or something, in which case, I mean, that is going to kill Tanazir Quandrix, which is a bummer, but... Oh, they're going to double down on Academic Dispute, huh? Okay, sure. Alright. I mean, yeah, they can definitely get some stuff here. What have they fetched? Elemental Summoning. That's not going to help them hugely. And Teachings of the Archaics. Also not going to help them hugely because I've got more cards in hand. I've got less cards in hand. Right, we play Rutha. Play Tome Shredder, and they can't even cast Tomes of the Archaics because, well, it doesn't do anything. My turn. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play Teach by Example. turn on our Pledge Mage. We are then going to Swords to Plowshares to kill Pillar Drop Warden and honestly like Rutha, just because that card's annoying. So they're going to gain some life. But now we're just going to attack for 1,000,000. With our 4/4 Legion. They can't block our flyers, so they're taking 12. And yeah. Good game. Okay. Right. So let's think. What do we get by adding black? We get access to basically Inkling summoning. And Blood Researcher, Tend the Pest, Deadly Brute. No, I don't think it's actually that worth it. Like, we have some bad stuff in this deck, but also some okay stuff. Because what did we decide? If we were cutting basically Teach by Example, Pledge Mage, I think we were cutting and you add in like Rise of X, that's like a double black spell. We add in Blood Researcher and Tenured Inkcaster, that's at least a kind of a combo. I don't know. I think we're maybe actually alright. Maybe we just want Spectacle Mage. Maybe we're splashing red. No, we're not. We're not. Let's just stick with what we've got. It's okay. We've got enough powerful stuff that we don't need to worry about it. Like, Tanazir's ETB is kind of just a bonus, and we didn't see any removal from them. Not a single Heated Debate or Igneous Inspiration or any of the red removal spells. This isn't stunning, honestly, but at least we get a Needlethorn Drake and we get our mana fixed. Albeit slowly. But opponent didn't exactly come screaming out the gate either, so I don't think we need to worry too much. We might actually just play 2 blue here and hold up Reject. Yeah, now I feel pretty good about doing that. Yeah, sure. You don't get that. I don't really want to play Frost Trickster here for no value, so let's just... I should have played the Archery Commons. That was dumb. So if they do play something now, I can... Yeah. There's Tanazir. So maybe I just play Archery Commons. Rutha. We just play Tanazir Quandrix, I think. Deal with a 4/4 Flample. Deal with it. Your instruction is deal with the dragon. I mean, they could actually have a heated debate here, in which case, well, they get me. But if they don't, they don't. They've got an illustrious historian. That ain't gonna cut the mustard, really. So we are gonna play... I think we're just gonna attack with Tanazir. And then there's no reason to not play... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can play Needlethorn Drake and Frost Trickster. Or we can play Eureka Moment, and if we hit a land, then we can play Frost Trickster. Yeah, that seems better to me. We don't, so we can just play Needlethorn Drake. That's fine. I just don't think opponent really has any answers for our dragon. Dust Speaker's quite good though. So here we're just going to play Frost Trickster, tap down the Dust Speaker. We're going to play Needlethorn Drake. And then we're just going to attack. Yes. And we've got swords up in case they do anything really horrifying. Which, I mean, we just didn't see that from our opponent, did we? They've got Elemental Masterpiece, so that's one of the big spells, but... Whoa! Deals X damage to each non-dragon creature. Yeah, I mean, that will do it. Except it doesn't kill Tanazir. It doesn't kill Tanazir Quandrix. Oh my gosh. It just doesn't kill him. I'm not good gaming. I don't like to say good game unless I know I've won. And they could easily, you know, draw a removal spell and kill Tanazir Quandrix. Like they... I have another turn. So we're going to play Scoured Colony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough mana to do Amplemancer and Swords, so we'll just keep up. And Eureka Moment, rather. So we'll just keep up Eureka Moment and Swords. Nope, they have not drawn a removal spell. So we'll draw some cards. Just because it's fun to do so. Play a land. Attack with Tanazir. Attack with them both. No reason to not. Yep. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. In the first game we played, the first match, obviously, opponent had so many answers. So even when I was playing powerful things, they could deal with them. Here, opponent just didn't seem to have any answers to anything. So, I mean, Draconic Intervention, you know, is a powerful answer, but it was not an answer for Tanazir Quandrix. So yeah, that ain't going to serve you well. All right, let's keep trucking. Next round is coming up. Hopefully we will get our one game, our second win, so we end up with more than one pack for this draft. But we'll see how we get on. Regardless, it's been fun hanging out with you guys. If we do get 2 wins, that will queue us up to get another draft. I will play first. Interesting. We've got all of our colours, we've got a counter spell, we've got a cantrip. And we can at least play Biograph for 5 mana if we need to. We currently don't have any way to play him for cheap. He should go, and honestly, he's not good in this deck. He's literally just here as a 5-drop. Okay, opponent is slow on the mark as well. We're going to sandbag our planes just now so we don't give anything away. Oh, yeah, Zamone's got to go. Zamone is really, really strong. I've seen that card do disgusting things. Oh, I should have cast... Oh, I have to have a creature out for charge through attacks to work. You can't just cycle it for no value. And I'm not about to just cast Biograph because, like, I can can cast him next turn if I really want to. But I'm probably just going to play Pledge Mage. Well, we're drawing all of our lands. We're going to play Witherbloom Pledge Mage because nice to have a big 5/5. So far, opponent's plan appears to be play all of the different colours and not do anything. So, honestly, I'm happy with that. And our plan has been play lands and play 5-drops, which I'm more than happy with. I'm not about to sacrifice Needlethorn Drake. Like, they could play something really good and I have to block. They are just not doing anything. What have they got? Like one of the big spells? Like Creative Outburst or something? But what on earth is the rest of their hand? They've got something here. Blue Sun Zenith. Okay. Well, I mean that. Yeah, they give up. They gave up. They gave up on that. Okay. Well, we didn't really see anything from our opponent, and honestly, I'm inclined to just leave my deck as is. Because we know it can do its thing. Come on then, Made of Tar. Let's see what you're really made of. Clearly they must have something, you know, real powerful. I mean, I'm giving my opponent the benefit of the doubt there. This is, yeah, if we can draw a green source and then we've got things to play, and even so we've got Soothsayer Adept and Reject. So yeah, we got action. Smart Pledge Mage is a thing. Hey, we've got one too. Currently we can't cast it. Spectacle Mage is a thing. And that's not great, honestly. If they don't play if they play something amazing here, then we can obviously reject it. Here we're also just going to take the damage. Yeah, I'll counter a Fuming Effigy. There's no reason to give them that. Ugh, really? Okay. So shields are properly down here, but at least we get to hopefully do some stuff next turn. Oh, there's another Fuming Effigy. Alright then. Fine, I guess. Gosh, there's both of our planes. So what do we do here? We probably just play Needlethorn Drake to block the Fuming Effigy, right? Yeah, we don't really have another option. Yeah, we don't really have another option. That at least holds back both their things on the... Unless they have a removal spell for it. No, they're just coming in. I will block the Fuming Effigy because I need to not take as much damage here. Okay, well, so they get a token. We get to now play Prismari Pledge Mage. And I guess Scurrid Colony? That'll block the... Oh. Okay. Well, we don't get Scurrid Colony then. So we can't block the Spectacle Mage, but we can at least block the Spirit Token, which we will just do because I need to preserve my life total a little bit here. Ugh. Okay, well at least we kill it, but not great. Ugh. Well, there's a forest at least. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cast this and just draw 2 cards off of Teach by Exam, off of Charge Through. We're going to pass because we can at least Whirlwind Denial their Elemental Summoning here. Or they're going to cast Pop Quiz, sure. And an Environmental Sciences, we're just going to let that through because no reason to not. And then we're going to have to chump the Pledge Mage so as to not basically die. We'll get our loot off the Adept. Alright, here's a question then. Do we just play the Witherbloom Pledge Mage and block on the ground? We've got 6 mana, so what we can actually do is play Frost Trickster. Tap down the Pledge Mage. And if they want to trade the Spectacle Mage for the Frost Trickster, I'm fine with that. And now we've got Whirlwind Denial, and if they don't do anything, we can Pop Quiz. Okay, that's fine. That's doable. Yep, and we're gonna counter that. I guess you can say we're stabilizing a little bit. Or not. Ugh. Okay, well we can at least play the Pledge Mage, because that lets us block on the ground, but if we don't have an answer for this Spectacle Mage soon, we are toast. Is that an answer for the Spectacle Mage? No, it isn't, because they can just return anything they want. What is in our lesson? Is there a way I can see what's in my lesson board? Well, I think what we're going to do is we've got to play this. Because we could draw like Decisive Denial. Or Swords. Or Needlethorn Drake. That does it. Right? This keeps us alive. Somehow. This keeps us alive. Okay. We're not dead yet. What have they got removal spell-wise? They could fetch their Mage Jewel. But that's still, they still have to, you know, actually fight the creature. In which case they'd lose their creature to the Needlethorn Drake. Yeah, okay. We're not dead yet. Yet. And we've still got removal we can draw. So never say never. And they're just going to start drawing cards off of Thingy, which is a real, you know, that's a Pop Quiz. So they're not casting anything else this turn. But they do have Introduction to Annihilation. Okay, well that's obviously... Oh, yes. Yes, delicious. Sweet, delectable. Mmm. Okay. Let's attack. With the Pledge Mage. They're going to take 5. And we're just going to pass the turn. With Pop Quiz and Swords up. and see what they do. Because they're going to intro to Annihilation the Needlethorn Drake, presumably, right? Oh, they're going to electrolyze the Needlethorn Drake. Cool. Sure. So we kind of have to let that thing die. So now we have to Swords the Spectacle Mage. Which, you know, not ideal, but is what it is. Oh, they've got another one. Yeah, okay, fine. We're going to fetch an Inkling Summoning with this, so we can at least block their Spectacle Mage. So we're not, again, we're not dead yet. But they can intro to Annihilation to kill our Inkling, which will give us another card. Which, you know, if it's like Decisive Denial or something, I will just snap off. Or are they going to get Electrolyze? Are they getting Mage Duel? Okay. Alright, okay. Oh, they're getting greedy, are they? I like that. So what do we do? Do we now just make our... We make our Elemental Summoning fight their Spectacle Mage? Yes! Haha! How's that in your pipe? So yeah, we have to block here. And now we're leaving them on the battlefield with Zamone and us with 5 life. But we do have an Elite Spellbinder, which is a flyer. So they're going to be drawing 3 cards a turn. We are drawing 1. We have a 3/1 flyer. Oh man. These games have been so fun. Like, silly, but fun. We got a bash. We can play Biograph for 5. Not sacking the Elite Spellbinder. So Biograph will block. Sandbagging this forest just for, like, I don't know, for reasons, for sentimental reasons. Like, they've played a lot of cards. Like, a lot of removal and stuff. They're on 11 cards. We're on oh, they're just coming in, are they? Well, we're going to kill Zamone because they might just have, you know... No, they don't have anything. They're just going for it. Okay. Unless they've got something to kill the... Ah! Darn. Yeah, Pigment Storm's good in that regard. Like, you feel good killing a 1 toughness creature with that spell because you get to double down. I don't know if there's anything we can really add that's going to make a heck of a lot of difference. Let's just send it back. The final duel. Come on, Metatar. We got this. You and me. You and me all the way. Vraska versus Dovinpan. I will play first. And I will not be happy about this hand. But we'll keep it, because my concept of when to mulligan is non-existent. At the very least, we're going to draw some cards and try and get a I guess we draw Pest Summoning, because that... I mean, we're not close to casting any of these cards, but I guess we'll draw Inkling Summoning, because that's the one they've seen. So we need to draw a green source, or we're just dead. Oh my god. We'll discard Inkling Summoning, because we're miles away from casting that. If we die here because of a greedy keep, then, you know, that's me. That's my lesson learnt. What are they fetching? Environmental Sciences, I bet. Or Elemental Summoning, maybe. Yeah, no, that's good. Because, I mean, I can cast that next turn with the Spectacle Mage out. Green source, please, God. Pledge Mage, I mean, that's a card, I suppose, but it's not what I wanted. Ugh. Ugh. This is really bad. Rue, why did you do this to yourself? Why do you hate yourself so? Ugh. This is just cartoonish now. Yeah, this is not good. What am I not getting to cast? I'm not going to cast Reckless Amplimancer. Like, that's just not going to happen. I'm keeping Charge through because it can cycle if needs be. If we draw a Forest, we're playing Zoomancer, because at least he can trade with the Elemental and then he'll give us a chump blocker. Knowing my luck, what I will draw is Archway Commons, and I will cry and I will concede the game. Yeah. We have to chump the Elemental here. If they put the counters on the Mage and I draw Forest, I might play Needlethorn Drake, because then I can trade the Mage for the thingy. This is just a joke at this point. That is why the London Mulligan rule exists, people, so you can have decent, limited opening hands and not get greedy on you. Oh my god, get out of here. Get out. I'm not going to say good game, because this hasn't been a good game. I haven't played any spells. Oh, yeah. Oh, just to add insult to injury. I'm just going to cast this, just because. I'll let them do it. Maybe they need attack triggers for their quests or something, so they can get those. Well, yeah. Disappointing end to an interesting draft. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry the last two have been a little bit shorter just because I've, you know, lost all my games. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, and I will claim my pack. Ta-da! And I will see you next time.